Alright, the wise will know what I'm saying when I say this. Biggie Smalls said something, you're nobody till somebody kills you. And then there's something that a lot of other people say, you're nobody until you're somebody. And I think this is personally bullshit when people say you're nobody till you're somebody. Now, I know my name is Somebody But Nobody, my nickname. But when people say you're nobody until you're somebody, that means that you're only going to follow people that already have a bunch of things, or somebody on YouTube that has 1 million subscribers. Oh, well, 1 million people follow this person, so I'm going to follow them too because everybody else is following them. And this is what, as a person, as an artist, as someone who has pretty much knowledge. I'm not saying that I know everything because I don't. But a person that understands and sees through the nonsense, sees through the indoctrination, the ideologies, all the bullshit. This is basically people that just follow things just to follow them because everybody else is doing it. You know, you're nobody till you're somebody. So, oh, this guy, he's a somebody. He has 1 million subscribers. This guy's somebody. He's driving a Lexus. This girl, she's somebody because she's an Instagram model. So let me follow her. This is just complete stupidity to me. It's just, it shows me that the person that is following this person just to follow them is a complete idiot. I mean, and a lot of people, they don't even realize that they're idiots. You know, they don't even realize that they're these things. But yet when you try to tell people, when you try to give people real knowledge and uniqueness and genuineness, people get pissed off. They get offended. They get angry and mad. It's like, because they don't understand something or they're ignorant of it, they'll look at you like you're to blame, or, you know, you don't know what you're talking about. When you do know what you're talking about, but you're not boasting about it. You're not being an arrogant asshole. You're just saying it how it is. And there's so many people, man, that they get offended at stuff. They get mad when you try to speak with them. That's why I do it a different way from everybody. I run my channel a certain way, you know. It might seem like a weird way of servitude, but this is what I'm all about. I'm all about servitude. I'm all about learning things for myself and then serving others by giving it away, by being willing to put it out there, you know, and willing to put it out in oblivion, willing to say, I have no idea who's going to listen to this, but I'm not looking to be somebody, and I'm not nobody either. I'm just a guy being myself. I'm simply a man, flesh, blood, and bone like every other person. I'm no greater than, and I'm no less or weaker than. You know, I don't like when we say I'm the greatest, or I'm the best, or I'm this and that. No, I am what I am. You know, if someone says he's the greatest author, he's the greatest author of the 20th century. He was the greatest hip-hop artist ever. He was the best painter in the world. No, it's just, that's what they did more than anyone, and that's what they wanted to do, and they did what they wanted to do. There is no such thing as the best. I don't see there being a thing as the best. Say that I make a beat that the judges think is the best. That's just because that group of judges thought that it was the best. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't mean that if there was 3 other judges in a contest that they're going to say that my beat was the best. If I make an instrumental, I might be the one that comes in third place with 3 different judges. You see what I'm saying? We're all our different judges, but I would say don't judge other people. Look at yourself. You know what I'm saying? Don't say this person's better than, this person's more than, this person knows more than. No. See, what I'm saying is we're constantly, this is why I can't stand labels and fables. Labels and fables, because everybody wants to label something. Everybody wants to put a label to somebody and call them something. Why can't they just be what they are when they are? You know what I mean? Why can't I just be what I am when I am and take me as I am? As long as I'm not hurting anyone, as long as I'm not doing something to harm another person or anything like that, it's just words. It's just freedom of speech, basically. I mean, but really, a lot of the times it feels like you don't have that, because right when you do something that you do that nobody else does, then you're looked at like an intruder or the enemy or someone that is outside of this thing that we're doing. And see, me, that's why I'm all about neutrality. I'm a neutral person. I don't take sides. I'm not picking and choosing things. I'm not saying that these people are better than these people. You know, this is the master race and that isn't. You know, this is just, it's foolishness. It's complete foolishness. And if we would learn to think for ourselves, and we would learn to think outside of the box, and we would learn to quit judging and actually look at a situation for what it is, we could learn a lot more than what we know if we would go by and see everything as a contradiction. To see that the Mexicans, the Spaniards, the Caucasians, the African Americans, these are all labels. We are all humans under the sky. We are all of one people. It doesn't matter because you got more melatonin in your skin. It doesn't matter because I have less melatonin and my skull is a little less thicker than an African American person. Who gives a shit about that stuff? See, so many of us were caught up on the labels. We're caught up on who's better, who's worse, who does more than, who does less than, who is this, who is that. I'm for this team, but I'm not for that team. I'm for these people, but I'm not for these people. And it just goes on and on and on and on. And the labels never stop. This is why we never find true freedom in ourselves, because the labels continue and the fables continue. This is why we never find freedom in ourselves, because we're continually judging the world and everybody else, and we're never looking at our own lives. We're never looking at ourselves in the mirror. You know, this all comes down to the man and the woman in the mirror. We should have listened to Michael Jackson, because what he said, that was the truth. The man in the mirror. I'm looking at the man in the mirror. That's all there is to it. If you can't look in the mirror, then you're doing everything that is really not you. You're looking at everyone else. You're looking at the world instead of yourself. And to do that, you can't tell people to do that. It has to be a choice that each person does, you know? And so many of us are projecting everything, and we're never reflecting things back on ourselves. There is no better than. There is no worse than. There is no more than or less than. There is no master race or better people or the chosen ones. There is none of that stuff. That is all labels. It's all judgments. It's all a load of crap. We are all one under the sky. Every one of us bleeds red. Every one of us is going to die. Every one of us is made of bone, muscle, gristle, whatever else, cartilage. Nobody is different. But this is what they want us to believe, is that we are different somehow. Yes, we're different people, but we're not different in the sense that we're all human beings. And there's something, like I said, that Biggie Smalls said, you're nobody till somebody kills you. And then people say this thing, you're nobody till you're somebody. It's absurd. You're always who you are. You're never somebody because you did something more than another person. It's just all labels. It's all labels and judging, and that's all I see. I never see people taking accountability for their own lives, taking responsibility for who they really are and saying, look, this is me. I don't care what people say. I don't care what label you put to me. I am my own individual, like each person is their own individual. You know, why can't we accept each other for just what we are? You know what I'm saying? It's like every time it's always picking and choosing sides. It's always saying I'm with these people or them people. You know, I'm with this team or that team. I'm this color or that color. It's like if we're still disputing about this stuff, we're not getting anywhere. We're just staying in the slop that we've been in for so long, and it ain't teaching none of us anything. So anyway, I'm going to head back home here. I don't like doing these videos out here too much because, you know, there's people that live here. I don't want to be bothering them. It's kind of late, but I always come here because this is the only light in the darkness that I can come to. You know, there's only 2 places I can go to record. So that's another reason I kind of want to move away from where I'm at, because I can't go anywhere at night and record, and that's when I like to record. Because my room, you know, you can hear right through the walls. My neighbor, he goes to work in the morning, so I don't want to wake him up or disturb his sleep, so I can't do videos like that. I gotta come up here. But yeah, anyway, like I said, this whole thing with you're nobody till you're somebody, and then somebody wrote a comment like, how can a nobody tell me anything? How can a nobody teach me something? Well, you know what? Most of the time, it is the nobodies that know a lot of stuff. It's just they're scared to express themselves. They're fearful to really be themselves because they know that they're going to be judged. They know that people are going to look at them and call them all kinds of different things, call them all kinds of different labels. And that's why these nobodies, or these people that are in the shadows, they don't come out and really be themselves around people because they know that they're not going to fit in. They know they're going to be the outcast. They know they're going to be the black sheep. And that's a good attribute. I'm going to keep telling people that is a good attribute. Use it to your advantage. It doesn't mean that you have to hate people and not like people and be a misanthrope. You know what I'm saying? Use it find a way to use it to where you don't have to keep isolating yourself and keeping yourself in this bad place. You know what I mean? These are tools for you. These are like tools for you. You know, use your craft and use your talent, or what you're decent at, and use that as a tool for yourself. Don't use it to down yourself or say that, oh, well, I don't fit in anywhere, so I'm just going to keep it to myself and not tell anybody else. You know, every time I come out here, I know there's people that can hear me over here at the gas station, and just think, I'm actually saying things that I want to say. They may be listening, and they may be getting something, they may be hearing something that they never heard before. You know what I'm saying? You never know who you're talking to. You never know who you're going to come across. You never know who's listening. And like I said, man, I can't be a misanthrope. I can't hate people, but I just don't like the ways that we think. I don't like the ways that we keep downing ourselves and self-sabotaging ourselves and telling ourselves that we're better than, or we're worthless and we're nobody. Man, that's all lies in your head. Those are all thoughts in your head that are telling you something every day. You got to realize that most of your thoughts are lies. They're delusions telling you things that you're not. It's somebody told you that and you believed it, or you told it to yourself and you believe it, and it's not even true, you know? So anyway, that is my discussion for tonight. please, if you would have it in you, if you really want to support my channel, donate to my channel, if you really feel as though you got something from what I said and it's in your metaphorical heart to do it, then please do that. Because like I said, when you give to me, you're giving to knowledge. You're supporting someone that wants to help themselves, because I want others to help themselves. That's why I'm doing what I'm doing. So that is my servitude. That is how I do it. And I can't do it any other way than what I do it. I'm not going to act and be like something that I'm not to get more money or to be some more of something. I'm not going to do that. That's not how I'm going to roll. I don't care if I only have a couple hundred people that actually listen, that actually are here, that want to make the best for themselves. You know, that's what I'm about. I'm not about the numbers. I don't care about the numbers. I don't care about getting rich. That's not why I do this. I do this to spread knowledge and to spread understanding to everybody, you know? If I have any motive, that's my motive. But I really don't have a motive. It's just I do what I do when I do it. I say what I say. And I'm just learning. Giving knowledge. That's all I want to do. So anyway, I'll let y'all go. Sleep well. Sweet dreams if you can have them. I know I don't have them myself, but sweet dreams. Great night, great day. Tough love and neutrality to all. Later.